If you have a Google email account, you have access to Google Drive. I recommend using Google Drive as a teacher to enhance your productivity. It makes it easy to access your documents anywhere. Because all changes are saved immediately in the cloud, you don't have to worry about losing documents. Google Drive also makes it easy for students to collaborate in your classroom, as well as for you to share and receive information from families. I use Google Drive to create reusable lesson plans. I always record things on the lesson plans that are repetitive, things that happen every week. It makes it easier so that if I have a substitute, I don't have to rewrite my lesson plans. For example, as you can see in this lesson plan at 8:15, I tell the substitute what the students are expected to do at the beginning of the day. I would have more detailed information on a separate piece of paper that would stay the same. However, for the weekly lesson, I would simply write in what reading lesson we're on, what writing lesson we're on, and write down any details that are needed for me, and so that my principal and any substitute coming in would know what was going on in my classroom. So to create a lesson plan using Google Drive, you go to the left-hand side of the screen where it says Create, and I choose Document. Once the new document opens up, you're going to want to give it a title, of course. I just call it Lesson Plan. And then you're going to go up to Insert, Table, and I like to have 3 columns on each page, and you can choose as many rows as you want depending on your day. I just try to make sure it all fits on one page for one whole day. And then you're just going to type directly into the boxes. My school day starts at 8:15. I do the first column for the time, and then Monday, Tuesday, and then once I get the times set up right, then I would copy this down to the second page. You can expand the sections by typing into them whatever directions you have. So you would write what lesson number, I just leave a blank, and then leave space for writing. And if you have a special, say PE, on Tuesdays at 9 o'clock, you would just type that in there. You can also write in as much detail as you want on these lesson plans and save them as a separate document for each week. Then, in the following school year, you can just update any information for week 2 of your school year and any changes that need to be made. I don't tend to repeat the lessons very often, so I just handwrite in my lesson plans. A benefit, if you do choose to have detailed notes on your computer, is that you can also include links to web pages, such as I did here. I would just click on this link and it would open up the page that I'd want to use to coordinate with my lesson. If you want to add more columns, my page fits just perfectly on here. You would right click and you can insert columns or rows as needed, and you have other options just as you would in any other word processing document. You can make changes as needed, and that's how I would use Google Docs to do my lesson plans in the cloud. And the benefit is that if I'm on vacation or I'm sick and I don't have access to my usual computer, I can still have access to my lesson plans without my book. All I need is access to the internet.